The 3 big effects of stonewalling. Are you feeling this, fam? Let's break it down. But before we do, hi, I'm Jeremy Roadruck, your mindset mastery guy, and I've been working with families, kids, adults, teens, everybody for over 26 years, and I'm bringing the best of my strategies, tools, awareness to YouTube every single week. And before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe, turn on that bell for notifications, because we have new content every single week and you do not want to miss any of it. So first, what is stonewalling? It might not be a phrase you use, but I'm sure if you've been in a relationship that's had any static whatsoever, you have felt the effects. And stonewalling is, well, no, I just can't even talk to you right now. We'll talk about this later. I can't even. That's an example. Stonewalling is when one or even both partners are constantly putting a wall between each other. Somebody's pushing, somebody's walking away. And it feels like everything you're doing, it's not working. It's unraveling, and there's resentment that starts to build up, and we're going to break that down. So the first thing that happens is basically a breakdown in communication. Now, it could be that the communication breaks down and you start to lose trust, or you're starting to lose trust, which causes the breakdown, right? It's hard to tell which one got the ball rolling, but the fact is, either one of you, you're not really sure you're getting the whole truth of the whole story. Something is bothering you. Something is unresolved. Something is not being discussed. You're feeling it. They may or may not be feeling it. You suspect they're feeling it, but why aren't they asking about it if they're feeling it? And how come and you start to hear that, the mind reading and the projection, that start living in all these alternate realities instead of just freaking open your mouth and get to what's real. So then what happens is you start to feel rejected. That's the second step. And when you're feeling rejected, you're starting to feel unheard. You're starting to feel unseen. You start to doubt yourself. You begin to, am I making this up? Am I in my head? Am I blah, 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 blah? And you start to lose that confidence in yourself, that strength of like, I know what I'm doing. Everything feels like you're on eggshells and you're always half-stepping. Well, I can't say this because then they're going to do that. And then when you start to do that stack of multiple steps in advance without talking to anybody and you're already coming up with contingencies, yeah, you're totally in your head. You are definitely experiencing stonewalling. And then you can't even start a conversation because I don't even know where to begin, because there's this giant, huge cloud over your head and in your heart that's just getting in the way all the time. Finally, the third step is you start to get resentful. You feel all the frustration and the rift gets bigger and bigger. And you know what? It's not even on me. It's their fault that this even happened. If they would just take ownership of and I don't think I need to say anything more. I think we've all been in those situations. So let's take a second to breathe. Now, we've talked about what it is and what the impact is. This is so important to get clear on and resolve, because if we don't, it's not going to improve on its own. In fact, it's just going to get worse. It's going to add more momentum, more resentment, and it opens the door to a world of unhealthy coping mechanisms, unhealthy behaviors, alcohol, emotional cheating, actual cheating, the whole gauntlet. And so to stop that, we have got to identify, hey, I don't want to be stonewalling. I don't want to be stonewalled. So now you're probably going, oh crap, this is us, this is our pattern, this is what we're doing, how do we fix this? And the truth is, you've got to get back to square zero, ground zero, first steps. And the easiest way to do that, honestly, is to get outside support. Somebody like me, in fact, somebody exactly me, would be amazing, because both of you are both enmeshed in your experience, and it's so easy to fall into the resentment, fall into the finger pointing, fall into the blame and shame and fault and guilt. And none of that's worth it, and none of that's going to get you where you want to go. It's important you both feel heard and understood, and that's where my genius comes in to help broker that communication so that you both feel vindicated and validated without the resentment, because the resentment is what's going to kill your love and kill your passion and kill your marriage or kill your relationship. And so now that begs the question, okay, Jeremy, you're brilliant. We love it. We love you. How do we do this? It's very simple. Just go to jeremyroadruck.com. In the top right corner, there is a button, and you click it to book a session with me, and that's how we make it happen. We'll set up a 15 to 20-minute conversation to identify what's going on, and I'll be able to start giving you some strategies from the rip, and then we'll figure out, I have a plan of attack. I have a beautiful program for couples that transforms marriages almost instantaneously, because neither of you is wrong. In my model of the world, you both are where you are for specific reasons. Let's understand that and let's shift that so that we both can get the things we need from each other and for each other to have a relationship filled with a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of playfulness, and a lot of trust. Hey guys, so thanks for watching. I hope this helps you to get clear on stonewalling and what to start doing about it. Definitely reach out. Let's get that fixed. And make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications. Share this with a friend who you know is struggling in their relationship.